I'm Reverend Dr. Kimberly Marooney, and welcome to day 11 in the 12 Days of Spirit series on resolution rituals so that we can be in forgiveness. How are you being called to resolve conflict with family members this holiday? Resolution means the act of resolving or solving. In musical terms, the passing of a voice part from a dissonant to a consonant tone, or the progression of a chord from dissonance to consonance. When we are in conflict with a family member, our vibration or the sound of our relationship is dissonant. It sounds as bad to our ears as it feels to our hearts. Resolution allows us to come into harmony with each other by letting go of how we have held the situation in our consciousness. We can simply change our minds and hearts. To do that, we must first be willing. Take this opportunity to find the willingness to let go of pain and find resolution in love. One of the most painful parts of my life was my estranged relationship with my stepson. When his father died, events unfolded poorly. We all made some choices that sadly drove us apart. For 11 years, I quietly prayed for resolution and healing. Then out of the blue, my phone rang. It was my stepson reaching out to me. He had forgiven me. This was the best Christmas present I could receive. Deep healing and forgiveness can happen suddenly in epiphany. More often, though, it takes time and endeavor to whittle away layer after layer of the pain in the forms of fear, anger, guilt, shame, rage, resentment, betrayal, and hatred until it finally loses its grip on us. At that point, we can finally let go. We can open our hearts to new perceptions, forgive, heal, and come together again in love. In some relationships where the involved person is available and willing, the resolution can happen quickly. In other situations, you are responsible for your own healing. As you heal, space opens for something to shift in the relationship. When I do angel healing sessions with people, we work at the deep soul level to resolve old pain from the past. The other person's soul is naturally attracted to the healing process. They show up at the soul level in the session. I can see them. At the soul level, there is only love. Not so, though, at the human level. Regardless of the life situation with the other person, you can find personal resolution, forgiveness, and healing at the soul level. The work done there trickles into human life, and sometimes later, amazing things shift in the relationship dynamic. So how do you do soul healing? Through desire, prayer, and meditation. It can help to have a guide who knows the way. A willing heart, though, is the key ingredient. Forgive yourself. Forgive the other person. Open up the space in your heart and mind for changes to happen. Allow for the possibility of healing and love. Then miracles can happen. As you interact with family and friends this holiday, invite Spirit to guide you as you recognize opportunities for healing and for forgiveness. Then say yes, do your part, let go, forgive, love, be in forgiveness. This message today is in the spirit of my book, The Beatitudes, Embrace of Grace. If you look at the cover of the book, you'll see sunflowers. As my dear friend and publisher Jaylene Clark was being guided to design this book, she was blessed with the most remarkable education from Spirit on how to capture the resonance of Spirit onto the pages through color, images, and the paper itself. Jaylene was compelled to use sunflowers on the cover and on many of the pages. With a little research, she discovered that following the Katrina disaster, a group planted sunflowers all over the area because the roots of sunflowers draw the toxins up out of the soil and transmute them into oxygen and other life-giving substances. Sunflowers transmute toxins into purity. The sunflower is also the secret symbol of Mary Magdalene. As lovers of God, We are invited to transmute our toxic emotions, thoughts, and beliefs into forgiveness and even love. Jaylene was further guided to use the color hessonite, a rich rosy red-brown that is the activator of all on the cover, activating our ability and desire to heal, forgive, and love. And Jaylene used the color cinnabar, Mary's color, to draw us into the alchemy of grace. Mook Jasper, ageless spirit, helps us to be in divine love. Each color and image used on the pages of this book combine to form the alchemy of spirit in your hands, heart, and life. Learn more about being in forgiveness from my book and course, Activate Your Beatitudes. Thanks for listening. I'd love to hear how this benefited you. Please add your comments below. Only one day left in this big finish, so come back for day 12.